you're blown away by your own stupidity. According to Reddit, number 20. I grew up in a trailer park. In a trailer park that happened to be heated by propane gas. I'll tell you what. When I was 16, a blizzard hit my area really hard, and my mom was worried because immediately prior to the storm, she thought she smelled propane just outside and was concerned about us having a leak. So it's about 10 o'clock at night, and the heater starts acting funny. And my mom, fully convinced of the leak at this point, asked me to go out back and check the propane tanks just to see if they still had gas in them. If so, she wanted me to report how much. So I begrudgingly throw on some clothes, head out into 2 feet of snow, get around back of the trailer near the tanks. I slip, drop my flashlight, which promptly dies, but a light bulb goes off in my head. I'm a smoker and would never go anywhere without my Zippo. So I light it up and start poking around the tank to read the meter and see if I can smell any propane. And then it finally sinks in. I'm looking for a propane leak with an open flame. So I was figuratively and almost literally blown away by my own stupidity. Some real Darwin nominee material that night. I mean, how young were you, my dude? 16. That's old enough to die because you stupid. With shame, I should say. That's old enough to where you should be ashamed. To where if you're lighting up a flame near a potential gas leak, you should be ashamed. Hello to everybody in the stream chat. Here's hoping you're having an interesting beginning of the day if you're on the same coast as me. Otherwise, you'll probably catch this later. And if you'd like to get the notifications, I don't know, man. Follow me on Twitter. Maybe I'll start tweeting my videos when they go live at Kyael. You know, Cyael. So simper for you, so simper. Tomfoolery says, how have you been, Kyael? I'm fine, dude. I stream every night. How have you been, Tomfoolery? Number 19. It took me months to realize why the boys in my class kept asking if I could touch my elbows together behind my back. I am dumb. Hey. I have some messages to send that person. You know, I want to see if they can take a picture of them touching their elbows behind their back. You know, I hope they don't figure it out. Number 18. One time I pulled over because I was in a panic. Because I couldn't find my car keys. You pulled over your car that you were driving because you were in a panic that you couldn't find your car keys. Now, the comedy of this one is that there are cars that, you know, take a thumbprint. Some cars that you can activate without a key, shit like that. But if that were the case, you wouldn't be looking for your car keys, you know? So that's what makes this particularly ridiculous. Tanya Bam says, the only time I realized I had an answer to a problem was when I realized how to take a final boss down in a game, and it would end the fight in one round. Well, sounds particularly OP, lady. They gonna have to patch that. Can't have people out here just taking down a boss in one bing bong. Man. Alright, forgive me, I was just like adjusting the the window for the chat. It's still not spaced accordingly, and I know that it's just a YouTube issue. It's always just a YouTube issue. Forgive me, I had top chat on. No, I have live chat on. Number 17. Can you tell I just woke up? I was applying for a job that required an off-site aptitude test. It included a study guide for math. I realized that not practicing fractions in 10 or so years was humbling. I nearly had a meltdown because I just couldn't grasp how fractions worked. Math truly is a language. If you don't use it, you lose it. I never did take the test because I got a job offer somewhere else, but I was dreading coming to terms with how dumb I had become since school. Math isn't for everybody. Math is not for everybody, and worse, we are living in a world that is, technologically progressed to the point where certain tasks can be completely and wholly, mitigated to a damn robot, And again, I'm coming from the age where teachers were still saying shit like, yo, you won't always have a calculator in your pocket. How fucking wrong they were. You old, inept pieces of shit. You were all fucking wrong. How many kids you said that shit to and you're just wrong? Oh my god. Number 16. Bye. When I was a kid, I once ate the inside of my wall because I thought it was a wafer cookie. Yeah, nah. Kids, stop them before they kill themselves. For whatever reason, there was a hole in my wall above my sofa. And one day, a part of my wall fell onto the sofa. I saw the bits of wall on the sofa and realized that there was a hole in the wall right above it. So I clearly remember picking up the piece of the wall and thinking to myself, this is probably the wall. But I couldn't shake the possibility that it could be crumbled wafer cookies. Wafer cookies. Wafer cookies. Wafer cookies? Now that's what I'm wafering about. Wafer cookies. So I took it. Took the risk. Ate the wall bits. And for whatever dumb reason, even after I quickly realized it didn't taste like wafer cookies, I finished the rest of the wall sediments. You what? This didn't taste like a cookie, so you finished all of it that was on the couch? Ew. Thinking that maybe the piece I initially ate was wall, but perhaps the rest of the pieces were sofa. No, perhaps the rest of the pieces of the sofa on the sofa, you're killing me, were in fact wafer cookies. I was not a smart boy. Yeah, that dumbening is absorbing me. What's happening to me? The dumbening. Oh my god. Like the video. I got a goal here, guys. You gonna like this video I'm taking this list hostage. Nobody move. Or the list gets it. Just in case you didn't think I was serious, watch this. That's me loading the gun. And in case you still think I'm not serious, hold on. And that's me taking the safety off on that ass. This list is going down. The list is going down. The list is gonna get. Please, I got a wife and a family. Shut up, list. If they're gonna like the video, then you can survive. Number 15. I legitimately forgot the word piano a few years ago. What's wrong with that? I was trying to describe a situation to somebody and I just blanked. I tried to remember, but I kept saying panio? That's funny. Instead, they corrected me and it all just fell into place in my head. It was the weirdest sensation of my life. I don't know how to describe it. Felt hella dumb after it. Did you just say hella unironically? Well, how many ways do I downvote? I'm gonna hit you with the colors of the downvote. Yeah. the only reason this is like particularly strange for this asshole is because you can probably tell he only speaks one language. Because if you speak multiple languages, homie, forgetting words, that shit happens all the time. Your brain knows damn well what you're talking about, but it's like, what is the word for this one again? Come on. Number 14. As a child, I decided to close my eyes and walk around. Pretty cool, you know. We gotta be all like, man, I wonder what it's like to be blind out here. Yeah, okay, use my senses. Oh, damn, hit the door. Okay, well, you know, okay, you know, it's my first day. First day being blind, guys. I wanted to experience the world like a blind person might. I stretched my arms out in front of me so I wouldn't walk face into something. Face first, of course. But that did not stop an open door from passing undetected between my hands at just the right angle and smashed me square in the nose. Well, how fast were you going? How fast was this dude going? Tanya Bum says, I am getting breast enhancement surgery. Wow. You know, well, I wish you luck, and I hope that you enjoy the new you as much as other people will indeed. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Sorry. Tanya actually asks, has anyone ever seen the movie Idiocracy? Wasn't that directed by, King of the Hill, Mike Judge? Yeah. Wasn't that directed by Mike Judge? I don't remember the nigga in it. It's like some white dude. But, I think he was like a big comedian of the time. It's certainly no Office Space. Okay. But I'm sure it's a movie. I don't remember what the hell happened. Luke Wilson. That doesn't even sound like a name. Luke Wilson. Remember, he was in everything. Is this the dude that was in it? What? He's in this? Is he a main character? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's in the new Zombieland. Yeah, he's in this is what Tanya's talking about. Would you look at that? Idiocracy. Intriguing. I don't know what it's about. In 2005, average in every way private Joe Bowers is selected to take part in a secret military experiment to put him in hibernation for a year along with a woman named Rita. Wow, Maya Rudolph. She was big because of Saturday Night Live. The slumbering duo is forgotten when the base they are stored in is closed down and are left in stasis until 2505. When they wake up, they discover the average intelligence of humans has decreased so much that Joe is now the smartest man in the world. What the fuck? What a plot. That's a great one. What a plot. Striped Floss says, Kyle, do you have a best friend? I mean, it's a titty scale, so Dia seems to be the reigning champion, y'all. Got him. Piantan says, we watched it in engineering class. Interesting. Did you guys like it? I'm not hearing a lot about the movie itself and whether it was dope. Somebody just goes, have you seen it? Now, number 13. Ooh, boy. I live in a big city and I used to own a car. Am I really going to have the hiccups? No. No, it's because I'm not getting the likes. Number 13. I used to live in a big city and own a car. One night, a friend was getting married pretty close to my apartment, and there was a small game going on the other side of the city. So I drove down to meet up with everybody and was going to just drive back to my place with everyone in my car, park it at my apartment, and we'd all just walk down to the ceremony together. We ended up running a bit late, and there were more people than could fit in my car, so we grabbed an Uber so that we wouldn't have to wait for parking. I left my car by my friend's house in 2-hour parking. That ended in like 30 minutes. After I parked and didn't apply on the Sunday, which is the next day. Fast forward to 2 weeks later, since I usually walk to work and never had to use my car, I usually needed a minute to remember where it was parked when I needed it. You left your car somewhere for 2 weeks? Listen, insurance isn't $1 million for a car, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure I need to be paying no insurance if I'm walking to work every day in a capacity where I can forget that I own a vehicle for 2 weeks. You know what makes you remember that you own things? Fucking paying for it, my dude. Do you get what I'm saying? Paying for things will help you remember that you own them. So what you mean you left your car in 2-hour parking? Because if you park anywhere, fuck 2-hour parking, fuck a parking lot, fuck anywhere. If you fuck anywhere, you should be worried, at least a little bit, that if you leave that car there too long, people will take notice. And not just the people that are gonna tow your vehicle or own the establishment near where you've parked it, homie. I'm talking thieves. If a car is noticed and it isn't moving, people are gonna break into that fucking car. Not just to steal your stupid shit, not just to fuck up your window and shit, maybe even to live in there. People are crazy. And the only thing that keeps you safe is the fact that you don't have to be in many of their mists for too long, and some of them can hold it together and act normal for the times that you come across them in the grocery store and, rubbing elbows at the DMV and all kind of bullshit like this. Some of the people's lives you fall in and out of are so insane that any exposed, it'd be like the sun, if you were staring directly into it. Any small amount of exposure to them would be fatal, my dude. But if you got a car and you can have it be somewhere for 2 weeks without you thinking of it, that's a life that's so privileged. I don't even wanna, like, this really triggers me. This dude said he only had 3 tickets and that's it. What you mean they didn't tow your fucking car? Get the fuck out of here. Yo, this will give me like a heart attack if I don't move on. Number 12. I once cracked an egg and poured it on the counter. The bowl was right there. You should have seen the look on my face. Okay? Look so crazy it took the S out of should. No, wait. Or was it the H? Yeah, I took the H out. I'm glad that Fortnite has lost its grip on me for a couple of days. What will Fortnite come with next? They already blew its load with that Batman thing last month. Shit, that Batman thing was dope. I was like, I'm Batman. But now, I'm just thinking about how Pokemon Sword and Shield sucks, man. What you mean you left out all the Pokemon? What is this? What are you doing? What happened? Let the kids play this. The kids that don't know nothing. The kids that don't remember nothing. All these dumbass kids always asking, oh, why are you always favoriting Generation 1? Because Generation 1 got y'all here, pussy. That generation wasn't as dope as it was, y'all would not be here. Simple. If they came out with one of them ugly ass generations first, there would be no Pokemon. Sorry. Number 11. That one time I bit my phone and tapped my toast. You should have seen the look on my face. Coming in at number 10 on the list of Autopilot brain fart moments. I went to the bathroom and I wiped my butt with the soap and threw the soap in the toilet bowl. Oh, jeez. Looks like I'm gonna have a crazy day. You know what I always say? Live, laugh, love. Gotta check my Facebook before I go to work. Woo. Diana says, how are you liking Death Stranding? We only played the one night. And Dio was like, too many songs. Oh, God. It was good, though. It's great. I like it so far. I want to get to the boring parts. The boring parts are really going to make me smile, man. I just like the idea of, like, really walking. Give me some walk time. But, you know, we'll see where it goes. I have not gotten too far. We've been playing on Mixer and Twitch. So twitch.tv/CYAEL or mixer.com/CYAEL. And I stream them to both at the same time. So, I mean, if you want to experience that with a bit of my bing bong, that's what's up. Let's go ahead and obliterate the wrist of this list. Is my brain trying to tell me something about my wrist? I wonder. I really want to, it's like I want to experience Pokemon, but I don't want to give Game Freak money. What a problem. If this came out on PC, there would be ways to make things happen, but it's not the case. Number 10, I walked around my apartment talking to my mom on the phone and continued to get more and more frustrated. My mother noticed and asked me what was wrong, and I said, I just can't seem to find my phone. It kicked in about 5 seconds later. You should have seen the look on my face. Number 9. The first time I took my husband, or rather my husband took me to a fancy restaurant, I had grown up in the US, on the US-Mexico border, so I'm used to the word con, meaning with in food. So chili con carne, arroz con pollo, you know what I mean? Chili with chicken, rice with chicken, you get the drift. The husband takes me to a fancy restaurant when we are still dating. I pick something out for dinner, and he says, do you want an appetizer? And I said, I don't care, you pick, I've got to go to the bathroom. I come back and sit down, and he says, I ordered the duck confit. Pastry, appetizer. All I can picture is the end of A Christmas Story, with the goose with its head still on, being served at dinner. I'm kind of horrified, but I don't say anything. But I'm expecting us to be handed a duck with the feet still attached. So the appetizer comes and it's cheese, little pastry cups with cubes, chopped up duck inside, and I look at him and say, so are the feet in there too? Yeah, it's duck confit, not duck confit. And I'm never living that down. Well, it'll make a cute little story. God, I'm sorry. Gross Kyle noises. No, I'm sorry. No, what have I done? What have I done? Anon the Canon says YouTube did not notify me of your YouTube live. What I recommend you do is next to the subscribe button, there should be a little bell. And I recommend you click it and then click all in the hopes of YouTube perhaps notifying you about this stream. If that doesn't work, I do recommend you joining my Discord. The link is in the description. And I'll send out notifications to everybody who's in the Discord when the stream is about to pop off. If you'd rather not be in the Discord, you can also follow me on Twitter. And I'm going to start, tweeting when I'm about to go live so that people don't miss that. Because I don't want to miss you. And I know you don't want to wait. All loves to be over. Number 8. Wondering if the lime was real or if I made it up. The word lime? Is lime a real word? Lime, 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 lime. Lime. Hey, tell me what that effect is like. Is it way too loud? Guys, I'm going to talk with that effect for a little bit just to see what it sounds like. No, I can't do that. I'll do it off stream. You guys got lucky. Tell me if it's too loud. How do I diminish the loud of it? You know what I mean? Number 7. In high school, I woke up on a day where very icy weather was expected and couldn't find school closings on TV. I begrudgingly got ready for school, stepped out my front door, and immediately slipped on ice, landing flat on my back. I got up, shook it off, and cursed the school for not being closed. I had to crawl my way up a hill to the bus stop because I kept slipping down ice on the way there. I got to the bus stop, waited for over half an hour for it to get there, checked my watch repeatedly, getting more and more angry every time. Finally, I decided that they must have canceled school and slowly make it back home, where I see a clock. It was now 2:30 a.m. You kept checking your watch and... Boy, I don't know what to say. Oh my god, the gross Kyle. Oh my god, now your brain is gross too. Oh man. Oh my god. So let me just read this to you one more time in case you missed it. In high school, I woke up on a day where the very icy weather was expected and couldn't find the closings on TV, which is to say, whether or not the schools were closed on TV. But begrudgingly got ready for school, stepped out my front door, and immediately slipped on some ice, landing flat on my back. Got up, shook it off, cursed the school for not being closed, and I had to crawl my way up a hill to the bus stop because I kept slipping down the ice on the way there. I got to the bus stop and waited for over half an hour, and over half an hour, and over half an hour. You know what I'm talking about? It's just there forever. I kept checking my watch, getting more and more angry each time, and finally decided that they must have canceled school and slowly made my way back home, where I see the clock when I get home and it was 2:30 a.m. If you could have seen the look on my face. If you could have seen the look on my face. Every time with these stories. Because I want stories where somebody's stupidity literally got them into legal trouble. Or potentially got them into legal trouble. Teddy Oyama says, use your Snapchat? I don't know. What, to send a mass message to everybody? That's annoying, isn't it? You can use your Snapchat to donate? How? Teddy, what are you talking about, Teddy? Teddy, put the spoon down, Teddy. You've had too much. Well, Super Chat takes 30%. That's why Stripes gave him the... What? Oh my god. Oh, well, Piantan was saying, how do I donate on YouTube? So I guess if they can't do Streamlabs or PayPal, then they want to, do this. Bing my bong. Number 16, -10. My birthday is March 12th. Nice. In high school, I saw that my birthday was going to fall on a Thursday, so I was like, oh wow, Thursday the 12th. I proceeded to scan the next couple of decades on my iPod Touch to see if my birthday would ever fall on Friday the 13th. To those who are curious, no, March the 12th doesn't ever fall on Friday the 13th. How sad. I wonder why. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone and I get so many updates about just like Pokemon Sword and Shield anger. But what have they done? You can't leave out that many Pokemon when people are paying to like keep their Pokemon in a bank. That is messed up. Number 5. In school one day, my friend had a pen that lit up when you pressed it to paper. And if you flicked a switch on the pen, the lights would flash. He kept turning it on and waving it at me. And I decided that day, I'm gonna kill him. I'm kidding. This annoyed me so much that I took the batteries out of it in front of him. Oh, you a bully now? Damn. He stared at me for a second, trying to get the batteries back. And in the midst of the struggle, I decided the best way to stop him from getting them, I popped them in my mouth and proceeded to swallow them. What is wrong with you? My friend returned to staring at me, but with a panicked look on his face. I didn't think anything of it at first, but eventually I realized that I shouldn't have done that. I started feeling weird. I held my hand up and asked the teacher if I could go to the nurse's office, skeptical. She asked me why. I'm just a hairy guy. I told her I had just eaten 3 small batteries and was feeling a little weird, Those batteries didn't go down so well. They're not sitting right in my stomach. She stared in disbelief, I think for a second, and then told the class that she'll return in a moment and immediately seized my hand and practically dragged me along, sprinting to the nurse's office. She threw me into the nurse's office and screamed, "He's fucking swallowed batteries." The nurse jumped up out of a chair and said, "Oh my God, oh shit, I'll ring the NHS and find out what we need to do." If any of you people were heroic, you'd just get some gloves and make this kid barf. Oh snap.
Bing bong.
I'm not sure I've ever heard her say that. That was fun. Thank you, Pyongyang. Me love you long time. I appreciate this. In my time of need. And don't think that the 420 goes unnoticed.
Smoke weed every day.
The nurse jumped out of her chair and said, "Oh yeah, oh shit, I'll ring the NHS." That sounds like a hockey group. And find out what we need to do. It's the NHL though, right? I immediately felt like the stupidest idiot alive. I asked if I was going to be okay, and my teacher looked at me and smiled, the fakest smile I've ever seen in my life. "Of course you are, boy." Oh my God. Long story short, I had to be taken to A&E and be x-rayed to see where the batteries ended up. They had reached my stomach, so I was at risk of the stomach acid melting the metal coating and the battery acid entering my stomach. I was given laxatives and a sieve and kept overnight, of which I spent 75% of the night sifting through my sludgy bowel movements like some crazed Wild West miner scouring for gold. "There's batteries in them there poop." Eventually found them and I've lived happily ever after since, thankfully. Well, that's what you fucking get. Somebody would call this karma. You out here trying to steal batteries from somebody because they got a shiny pen? Don't matter if he's waving it in your face. You're the one making it that easy to tease you.
Fill him in his stupid light-up pen. I'ma eat those batteries. I'll show him.
I feel weird, teacher. I swallowed some batteries. Y'all ain't heard of fingers in your throat? Sift through that vomit. It'll be easier than going through. You putting your parents through the nightmare. Couldn't be some of us, you know? It could not be some of us. Zachary Broad-Merkel says, Kyle, what's up, man? It's been a while. All right, Zachary. It's been a while. I do this every day, right? Where have you been? I'm surprised you survived. I just assume a lot of people, if they're not so busy with whatever person they've knocked a baby into, are just, dead. Dead. Tanya says, I don't know. These people are complaining about Pokemon Shield. I saw Ponyta was turned into a cotton candy unicorn. What do you mean you don't know what they're talking about? I can show you in one picture what the fuck they're talking about. Every Pokemon game that's come out up until now has had the capacity to have any Pokemon in that game. Even if it, can't be caught in that game, you can have it transferred. You can, take Pokemon that you've had with you on these journeys before in the other games, transfer to the new one. There's even a Poke Bank. Let's think of it as like the Pokemon Cloud, where you can pay to have your Pokemon kept in this cloud so that they can be transferred to other titles. And it's a service that, costs money. So it stands to reason that the expectation would be that the new game, even if you can't catch most of the Pokemon in there, you can at the very least transfer the Pokemon over there. But that is not the case in this new title, and the comedy of this new title is you should expect more, not less. A lot of the other Pokemon games were handheld titles. This is going to be on a home console. It will be on the Switch. So that's the expectation there. Tanya says, well, sure, not all Pokemon would be in the game, but that doesn't change the fact that the game would be fun. To who? I know you're new, Tanya, and I know, this is, take it from somebody who's been here since Red and Blue, right? This is the first exception. Do you understand? This is the first exception. You don't need to defend this corny ass company. So let me stop you right there. There's an expectation here, and I'm going to go ahead and let you know like this. If I come out with a PS5 and the features on that PS5 are less than the features on the PS4, people should be upset. There shouldn't be people defending that. And that's what's going on with the Pokemon Sword and Shield. There is less here. And it's not just like a couple Pokemon ain't showing up. It's not just like, oh, we're going to kind of take out maybe half of a generation or something. Just a couple of Pokemon won't be in there. It is gnarly. The amount is sick, kind of, and it's lazy. But, I mean, everybody's entitled to their bing bong ass opinion, including you. Gen 1 wasn't a train wreck. We wouldn't be here without it. That's what everybody seems to not process, is that without Generation 1, we wouldn't be here. That game, with all its flaws, were more exciting than some of other generations combined with what they brought to the table. And people are completely justified in how they feel about many people not wanting to get this title, because they're cutting corners in a way where it's clear that they're really only invested in the lucrative aspects of the franchise, and that's kind of cool, but they really could have tried a little bit harder. Just a little bit. Game Freak don't know what they're doing. Number 4. During the holidays, I walked through an arts and crafts store trying to find something very specific. Well, that's specific. After finding out that they didn't have it, I get a long line to the checkout. It didn't hit me that I didn't have anything to buy until it was my turn. You stood in line even though you didn't get what you came in there to pick up. I don't know. I walked past the cashier and waved, "Have a nice day," and it was night. Well, that's just funny. That is just funny. I'm trying to think of whether or not I think that is stupid or just I don't want to use the term brain dead, but that's the only term I'm thinking of. That's the only term I'm thinking of. I don't know if it's stupid. I think that's kind of mean. So I would just say it's like airheaded. Brain dead is airheaded is the better term here. I would say it's kind of airheaded. Sorry, there's this reverb edition that I have on OBS, and it was like pulsating and flickering in a way that I wasn't sure wasn't like trying to communicate to me via Morse code. Like the program itself was, I wouldn't say not responding, but the application within the program, like this is what we could call a plugin, maybe, was just losing its mind. I should turn it off because I'm not even really using it. It's the reverb that I used earlier, and I can use it again here. But I don't know what that sounds like, and it could be too loud. And none of you will tell me if it's too loud. I need to get Jessie Green back. She was so good with sound. Excuse me. That doesn't count. It didn't come out of my mouth. Okay. Number 3. I once was cooking mac and cheese and started squeezing the cheese sauce in the drain. No, I started squeezing the cheese sauce in before draining the water. When I realized the mistake, I grabbed the cheese sauce with my hands and just made everything worse in every way. Okay. Me. Alright, I apologize. My God. Oh no, that was definitely a gross Kyle noise. I just woke up. This was a bad idea. I actually set an alarm because I knew that getting up at like whatever time this is would have been an issue because I usually work through the night. Ain't that a bitch? Now, number 2. I recently went to pick up an order of my glasses. The optician asked me to try them on to see if they fit well. I told him this must be someone else's order because everything was so blurry. He was surprised and started hunting through boxes, and I kept squinting and looking around at blurry shapes. We did this for about 10 minutes before the optometrist walked in. He explained the issue And the optometrist paused and asked where I put my glasses I was wearing when I walked in. I said I was wearing contacts. I was wearing contacts. And I put the new glasses on over my contacts. I asked the optometrist if this gave me double the perfect vision, and she replied, "If you mean double vision, sure." Oh my god. Oh my god. Stripes, what are you posting? This is a Pokemon, isn't it? Yeah, it's a stupid penguin with the ice block you keep trying to get everybody to talk about. We get it. You like it. You fuck. Stripes, get over it. The Umbro says, Kyle, how was Rick and Morty? I was working. It was pretty good. It was a fun little premiere. Pretty decent, you know. I enjoyed that Morty was such a fuck in that episode. He really was a piece of shit. Fucking Morty. And then, oh god, I don't know why I love Jerry coming out so much like, why did you turn my son into an Akira? In an anime? He was like really deliberately pronouncing that shit. You know that they had him do multiple takes of him like, you know, going out of his way to say it so specifically. And when you think about it, it just fits Jerry's character so well as like a douche that's collecting Star Wars coins, and you know, he was like kind of cast out by his family and was living like the single man life for a while. It's great. It's great. Tanya actually liked that guy. What, the ice block douche? I was game collection hunting. Well, I hope you're not Pokemon collection hunting, because you won't get most of the Pokemon in the newest iteration of Pokemon. Bing bong, baby. Bing bong. Animal Crossing cannot come out fast enough. We're gonna be waiting. What if they delay it again? Yo, Stripes, what if they delay it again? Stripes, do you think this is how scratching is spelled? Find yourself the internet for me, which you're already on it, ass. Number 1, I uninstalled wireless drivers on my computer that I was working on remotely, and it just went offline. What? I'm an idiot. Somebody said I accidentally shut down several remote servers instead of rebooting. Calling the data center to hit the power button always makes me feel like an idiot. Always? Like you've done this more than once? Someone says I just started a data center and you're scaring me. Ooh, data center job, boy. I don't want to be a systems analyst anywhere. I don't want to be an IT guy anywhere. Everyone seems to be forgetting about this absolute beauty, sub bass. Sub bass, if they could bring that back. Ooh, sub bass. Sub bass, boy. Favela. Those were the maps that I like. Those were the maps that I like. Who's using this awkward umbrella from season 2? It's so ugly. I mean, it kind of fits his style, if not really. It's just the exoskeleton back bling that it kind of fits. Look at New School Risky Reels. It's adorable. Wow. A nade from the heavens indeed. He gave him the old razzle dazzle. He made him, you know, docile with his emotes. That kid was like,
Whoa, Emma, whoa, how you do that? Oh.
okay. What's this say? Data mines have begun on Pokemon Sword and Shield. Unannounced removal of moves has been found, and if you transfer a Pokemon with a moveset, it no longer works. What the fuck? Yo, this game is just gonna be shit, boy. And it's like, we get it. Pokemon is just something to make money off of. Do you know what I mean? And the games don't represent anything in the amount of money that is made off of Pokemon, but to keep the spirit of it alive, you gotta fucking try. And if you wanted to cut corners like this, you should have fucking released it on a handheld Switch, on a handheld Nintendo device. But when you put it on the Switch and you cut out all the Pokemon, dude, I want that picture. Pokemon Twitter. There's the picture with all of the omitted Pokemon. And I'm sure that if I just go to like whatever the top fucking post is on this bitch and like scroll down, I'll get it. Is this it? No, that's like the ones that are in it. Too bad I can't play with my Poochyena. Imagine having any kind of favorite lineup of Pokemon and not being able to use them, and you've used them like for every game, but nope, not anymore. Come here. No. Them starters done been obliterated. Avenge the Fallen. I like this though. How does one download an image on Twitter? You know, I just don't know. I just don't know. Where's the... Oh, here it is. Cool. That's what I was looking for. Open a new tab. Now, that's lazy, dude. Surely I should look and feel like the things that are in it outnumber the things that aren't. But the things that are not in it vastly outnumber the things that are. Maybe it looks kind of half-like? Maybe? It just looks like there's a lot that aren't in there. It's a problem. Sky says, why grow-ass folk mad about kiddie game? I'm gonna assume that, you know, you spelt this like this deliberately. But, to be frank, Sky, you couldn't name 5 of your interests right now that couldn't be dismissed as honest to God fuckboy bullshit right now. You couldn't name 5 of the things that you like that couldn't immediately be dismissed as a baby back fuckboy bullshit right now. You feel me? The most lucrative movies out there right now, they're just comic book superhero movies at the end of the day, aren't they? You know? You want to talk about The Matrix or Lord of the Rings or anything that's done well, it's all just stupid made up fuckboy. Oh, you like listening to your music, you little loser, you know what I mean? Any interest that anybody has at the end of the day, it can be reduced, you know? But, it's silly. This is silly. Like that clump right there kills me. What if they like those? I don't particularly like those. Got Dawn Fan in there. I like Dawn Fan. I like Torchic. I don't like what a lot of the starters evolve into, let's be real. Oh, Slack Off and Slacking. And the one in the middle, the Ugly Child. I don't know that one. I only learned them because of Pokemon Go, and they replaced the Snorlax as the new OG. There's a lot of Slackings and gyms around here, but I've already gilded these gyms. It's been probably like what, 10 months since I played Pokemon Go. Shit. A little XND says, I love me some live Kyle when I'm on break. Well, that's what I'm talking about now, baby. That is what I'm talking about. Stripe says, I just poked a massive hole in my inflatable bed with my tablet pen. What an idiot. You already broke the other bed. Stripe should tell you guys a story about how she already punctured a bed that she had before with her nail in her foot. And then her mom replaced it for her. And then she's done it again with her pen. You know why? Because she has a tablet pen that she uses as a mouse because she doesn't even draw anymore. And refuses to get a mouse because I guess that's the life she lives. You could call Stripes the game freak of people, in that instead of doing what makes sense, you know, they just cut corners because they're lazy as fuck. And fuck me. She's punctured the new bed. Stripes, find some tape. Find some duct tape, or ask her for duct tape and try to be discreet about it, because you are in trouble. You are in trouble. You're in trouble. You did it again. Urine. Pee in the bed. Not on it, in it. Waterbed. Waterbed. Stripes. Me. I don't know, man. I consider the title if that they at some point were just like, oh, we'll add the ability for you to transfer, but this sucks. This sucks. And there are a lot of like arguments that are very constructive that I don't really have stake in, because I've only ever casually played these titles since Gold and Silver. I've only casually played these titles, so I don't mirror Oh my god. I think they found a review slash interview. Whoa. This is insane. In 2018? That's not even that long ago. Will I be able to transfer my Pokemon from Let's Go to the new title in 2019? We made a bad memory when you couldn't transfer your Pokemon into the new game. We want to work to prevent that from happening again. Don't you ever think, let's make our lives easier by cutting the least popular Pokemon out of the franchise? Laughs. I think one of the joys of Pokemon is being able to use your favorite Pokemon from blue and red versions all the way through to the newest iteration. So no, I don't think we can do that. I don't think there's anything sicker than a genuine understanding of the spirit of what you've built something on being lost and compromised. I think the weirdest thing about it is, of course, you're gonna have these new chucklehead fuckboys that don't know shit about it. You know, defending this, defending that, defending themselves getting fucked over, defending themselves getting less. Because, you know, they just want to, you know, lick that pee-pee and be the contrarian that they want to be. But the bottom line is, this is a home console title. The way that I'm looking at this is, back in my day when we were playing Pokemon on a handheld device and it was just like really shitty and silly. When we stepped into Pokemon Stadium on the N64, when the Pokemon were in 3 dimensions, it was dope. It wasn't a full Pokemon game, you know what I mean? But the battles and shit like that was pretty OP. Now, we have come a long way since then. We've come a long way since then. So, when it's clear that the choice was made, I need the shittiest take you have. No, that's too shitty. Hey, man, y'all gonna see this again. Yo, that's pretty good. Stripes, how come you haven't given that to me? Oh my god. Oh my god. Please, okay, thank you, please. I gotta get out of here. I should not be on Twitter. downloading memes, please. What's going on games, though? Let's go check that out. I upvoted this? What does it say? Pokemon Sword and Shield to include a restriction that you cannot catch Pokemon that you find in the wild higher level than what the game wants you to catch. Why have them appear at all? Just, you know. Oh my god. What you mean though? What you mean though? What you mean though? What you mean though? Restriction on whether it, let's say I got a bunch of level 10 Pokemon and I roll up on a level 20 Pokemon and all of my level 10s get wiped the fuck out, but all of them take just a little piece of that level 20 with them. So when I get to my last Pokemon and at least I've gotten him down into like the orange, maybe even the red, I'm gonna throw a Pokeball and he just won't get caught no matter what because he's too high. I don't know, man. Here's the thing. Pokemon isn't trying to be gangster like it used to be. It's not trying to consume your time. You're not going to literally be wasting a bunch of time swapping out a Magikarp. I feel like Magikarp, as I've said in the past, is the true essence of what makes Pokemon dope. Magikarp's a Pokemon you catch that doesn't know attacks. To level Magikarp up, you need to have him first in your party so that when you go battle, he comes out first. And then you swap to a Pokemon who can actually kick ass. And then at the end, only y'all split the experience because Magikarp was technically a player in that battle. Do you get what I'm saying? And after a long amount of time, after a considerable amount of leveling up time, now maybe your Magikarp knows Tackle. You can take him and have him train until eventually, after the level ups, he evolves into Gyarados. Now, in Pokemon, you have experience share. You don't need to swap out shit, homie. Everybody's going to get experience. Just for being there. Look at Pokemon Let's Go. Where it's time to just fuck all of that battling stuff, bro. Let's mitigate that to only gym battles. We are going to have you throw a Pokeball at stuff with the motion controls. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? Ugh. Oh, I saw this yesterday. They were saying how WB's been trying to make a Superman game since 2013. That's 5 years, homie. That's 5 years. And all they had to do was shit out a Batman type game, but in the Superman universe. And they couldn't do that. And that could have at least drummed up a little bit of love, recognition for this title. But y'all let Zack Snyder win. Y'all let Zack Snyder kill Superman in real life. There's an impressions of Death Stranding here. I should stay away from stuff like that. Man, let's go over. I always wish that I could, you know, stream some really gangster shit on some of the sites on the internet, but I know that I'll have to wait until another site. Oh my god. Police officer aims shotgun at minibus passengers. They're on a bus, mate. They're on a bus. What the fuck? What? He doesn't need to take his anger about the Pokemon out on these innocent people. Somebody says, honestly, if Hong Kong are looking to radicalize a whole generation, they're going about it in the best way. They're not cops, they're terrorists. How long until we step in? How long until America hits them with that democracy? Hong Kong, your day is through. Now you'll have to answer to America. When you left your window open in the wrong neighborhood. The hell? She's loving this too. She's loving every minute of that. Whatever, at least she got it on camera. Which means she probably saw them cats from a while back. Dirty Mike and the boys having a soup kitchen in your back seat. Hong Kong police ran over people. He did not. Nah. Nah. I mean, man, it's turning into free karma on here with the Hong Kong stuff.
Let's go for a ride and then jump off and run over me. Nah, you run me over first. You fucking run me over.
Get out of the way. You're in. Whoa. Whoa. Yo, he does not move like a person who is within his faculties. Do you get what I'm saying? He ran like a special person would run. If y'all ever been in school, ooh, he did not move like a. Oh boy. Oh my God. He's coming at you with that R-tard strength. I'd get out of there. You know? He coming. You know? Put a picture of the Joker next to him. Can I do that? Through the wonders of technology. Kyle, are you capable? I can see what I can do. You know? I am a man. A man of brains. Let's see here. See if I can make something up here. Nice. Let's get that the right size. Yeah.
Let's get him, boys.
Oh my God. Run, Joker. Run. No. Run. I'm sorry. Okay, fine. Okay. Police brutality in Hong Kong again. Whoa, that's just an old man. Leave the old man alone, Hong Kong police. Leave them alone, Hong Kong police. Man, is there nothing we can do? Hey, why did Drake get booed off stage? Yes.
I'm gonna tell you. Like I said, I'm here for you tonight. If you want to keep going, I will keep going.
Why? What's going on with Drake? Does anybody know? Not a fan of Drake. Also can't stand the music, but he still managed the situation professionally? Lol, someone from the crowd. That's so humbling. What happened? Why did he get booed off stage? He was one of the surprise guests, and the crowd, with a majority of people who don't listen to Drake, were expecting Frank Ocean due to rumors and speculation. Ooh. Someone says the surprise guest is always a disappointment in my experience. If they were any good or popular with the audience, it wouldn't be left as a surprise. Someone says I'm always hoping for Daft Punk, but no. Here comes Zoe Deschanel lip syncing to the Mortal Kombat song. You know, this actually sounds pretty cool. Somebody say, yeah, you did want to see that? Okay, sorry, I have to look back and make sure that deer was still asleep. That sounds fucking dope.
Going tonight. What's up, Mike?
He's gonna stay.
It's been love. I love y'all. I go by the name of Drake. Thank you for having me.
That's so humbling. That is so, oh my god. But that's so humbling.
Oh, I've seen this. This Russian guy makes these kids clean up. Oh, y'all couldn't pay me enough if I was working somewhere. Woman tries to escape cop car on bike. A struggle ensues. I mean... okay. Spider-Man keeping the streets free of crime. Is it bad? Is it bad that I'm the type of guy as well, unfortunately, where when people are throwing, when people are getting a little bit riled up and their testosterone's a little taking control, that I'm the type of guy that might say, that's what I'm talking about as well.
What you are, CIA? That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, oh, Spider-Man, no. Oh, Spider-Man, oh my god. Oh, Spider-Man. Oh my god. Spider-Man. I've seen this before. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Oh my god. Oh, Spider-Man. Taunting cops? Not a good idea. How is he taunting them? With his bowels? Oh, he was saying shoot me. Oh god. Oh. Kitty, no! Kitty! 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 Where did Kitty? That's a big cat. He was really a big cat. I was almost surprised to see him move that fast. Look how big this cat is. Wait. Damn, that's a big cat. That cat dirt. Alright. What do you think was going on with that cat? Let's get in the comment section and find out. That cat running to anywhere but Florida. Y'all don't know that this happened there, okay? Those cruisers could be from anywhere. You are being detained for eating. It's a violation of California law. I don't even want to see that. I think that would make me sad. What is this? Bruh. Girl finds out her BF is cheating. He claims she is just handicapped. What? What?
Goudje, wie is dat? Wie is dat? Vandaag ga je schande krijgen, je koude dagoe. Deze koude dingen doe je, je was niet thuis. Wie is die koude meid? Wie is die koude meid? Kijk hoe deze koude jongen hier liegt toch. Je liegt, jij liegt gewoon, je koude joh. Jij liegt altijd. En daarom film ik je papa vandaag. Dat iedereen...
What the fuck? Was that really his excuse?
Goudje, wie is dat?
Yo, no, stop, please. Yo, I accidentally clicked something wrong. My bad. Look. We're really just trying to get a close-up of him all over her, dude. He was all up on her. And if the camera work was better, you stupid hoe, we'd be able to see what his face was doing. That is very intimate body language right there. But you ain't looking high enough to get his face. Look at that. So they were getting into it. If only you had the camera this high initially. Stupid bitch. God. Well, that's so sad. I hope that she, got the help that she needed if she is handicapped, because, You know. The other woman went along with it. That's a ride or die side chick. I love it. He was like, no, look, walk. See her legs. I was helping her up so she don't fall. You know, so she don't fall. Police pushing and beating citizen. Oh my God, can we not? Yo, Hong Kong has taken over this subreddit. Hong Kong has taken over this subreddit, just in case you didn't think so. Police pushing and beating citizens with batons during their rush. Hong Kong police bringing GTA/sleeping dogs to real life, running people over with their motorbike. Chinese man chases Hong Kong protesters through a mall. Hong Kong cop tried to abduct someone off the street. Wow, dude. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, man?
Six shot?
Six shot.
Yeah, I like six.
For the ground.
What you gonna do? What you
For
gonna
the
do?
two.
ground?
Yeah,
For the
two.
two?
For the thumbnail.
Oh, if it's for the
Thumbnail, bro.
Mike, just hop on it. Hop on it. No, hey, I don't think I'm gonna float. You're gonna
You're gonna
float.
float.
No, get me out. I got you. No, get me out. I got you, bro.
Hey, y'all didn't
No, please don't let no, you're good, bro. You sure? No, I'm not. I've seen you this a million times. You're good, bro. Please, I promise, you're good. You want me to get in with you? I'll get in with you. Hold on. Look. Hold me slowly until I float. Okay.
Hold me slowly.
Let go. You got the life jacket on, man. You're good. No. You're good. You're floating. You're good. No. You're good. You're floating right now. Hey, hold on to the fish. He floats.
Hold on to the fish.
No.
Bro, what? Okay. Huh? Oh, God. Look, like this video. One day I'll get everybody dancing like this when my videos come on. Nah, I don't want that. I don't want that. That would be scary. Or would it? You know? Maybe naked. Maybe in the shower. Don't dance in the shower like this. You know, you won't have the traction. It's not a good idea. Don't say I never gave you good advice. You know, you won't have the traction to not fall and bust your head in the shower, springing around like that in a wet bathroom. Whoa! I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what the Popeyes Fight Part 3, Rise of La Chancla. So you're saying Latina people got involved? Holy bing bong. Oh snap, are the cops there?
Oh, there's a new shit.
Oh my God, those are the police. Oh boy.
Bad boy, what you?
Enough with this guy. Jeez. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, send me your you know, you desperately, you know, I don't know, having fun today. Tell me how. Will you find it at the end of a McDonald's bag? I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like that's what I want, baby. Maybe I want a McDonald's bag in my life. Wow. Have it my way? Wait, no. I'm loving it. Fuck. Let's get out of here, guys. Hope you have a fun day. I hope that that you don't have any what was this list about again? Brain farts. No, stupid moments that would blow your brain away. Yeah. Should have seen the look on your face. Linda, Kevin, love ya. I will catch you guys soon. Marijuana banned from Chicago public housing despite legalization taking effect in January. Oh boy. Oh, there's a official teaser trailer for the Scooby thing. So, I mean, there it is, in case you want to go watch that. And then I will check that out as I end the stream. Love you. Talk to you soon. I'm gonna check it out. It's only like 1 minute and 30 seconds. Bye.